Did you know that in door 100, if you stare above the elevator you escape in, you can see some sort of weird flickering-like effects? These flickers might be familiar to some of you, as they are the exact flickering emitted from the seek eyes that appear on the wall before the seek chase. Furthermore, if you hack the game and go into free cam, you can actually see these eyes.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Does this mean that Seek will be in floor 2? I hope so, because his music is fire. Here's a fact that is kinda weird and funny. Most people, after completing the breaker puzzle, book it to the elevator. Just run like your life depends on it. Because, I mean, Figure is chasing you, right? The rational thing to do is run as fast as you can. Well... yeah, once you flee a certain distance away from Figure, he just, like, stands there. Like he forgot he was chasing you. Yeah, he isn't really that scary when you realize this. Dupe. Dupe is so annoying, at least for me. So it's a relief when you get a dupe with a locked door, because you can just look at the key number. But did you know that you can activate a locked dupe without a key? And you don't even have to hold the bar all the way. He just jumps at you.
In the summer.
Ah, the mighty crucifix. It can stop any entity in its tracks. There are no lethal entities that it can't stop. Sure, it might not get rid of Figure and Seek, but it sure does stun them for a long time. Long enough that escaping them becomes a breeze. But despite this, there is something that even the crucifix can't stop. Can you guess what it is? That's right. Seek's giant hands. Seek's giant hands are capable of grabbing and killing you even while holding the crucifix. Bet you didn't know that. By that logic, I guess the strongest entity in the game is actually Seek's hands. Now this next fact is strange. When you put in the fuses in the box thingy thing, IDK, what it's called. Stupid. Anyway, it puts you in a cutscene showing Figure burning, after which you can initiate the breaker puzzle. But for some reason, during this part, and this part only, there is an invisible wall. I don't know why this wall is here. I guess because the game doesn't expect you to come out here. But why only here? This next fact I bet none of you know because of how obscure and small it is. If you did know this fact, then you officially have the right to roast me in the comments section. Anyway, did you know that the clocks on the walls actually work? That's right, they actually work. Here is a wall clock, which you can clearly see is counting down. The time seems to be 12:45. And here is a grandfather clock a few rooms later. It seems to have counted a few minutes forward. But yeah, as you can see, this fact is very useless and very obscure. Just a tiny detail. Alright, this one's not really a fact, just a really dumb observation. Think about what the first step to progress on a doors run is. Think really hard on what it is. Is it stepping out of the elevator? Is it ringing the bell? Is it unlocking the door, perhaps? No. The first thing you need to do is crouch under the luggage carrier. And despite this being the first thing the game introduces to you, throughout the rest of the game, there is not a single luggage carrier you can go under.
Boy, if you don't...
Did you know that items can actually spawn in Jeff's shop? And no, I'm not talking about the items he sells you. That would be stupid. No, instead I'm talking about the tables items can actually spawn here. Like any item can spawn on these tables. Crucifixes, skeleton key, vitamins. Any item. I experienced this firsthand when I bought a skeleton key before realizing that there was a skeleton key literally a few studs behind me. Jeff practically scammed me here.
Don't be racist.
Screech, Screech, Screech. Everyone hates Screech and his screeching and the fact that he appears in dark rooms which suck, and he always appears behind you, and also that fist he makes is so annoying and... Sorry, I got a little carried away, haha. Anyway, did you know that Screech was almost never added? He was added under a week before the game released. Apparently, the idea of Screech came to the developer in a dream, and I gotta ask, what is the dev seeing in his day-to-day life to experience a dream like that? I don't know about you, but I feel like Timothy isn't all that rare. I feel like I encounter him every other run, despite the fact that he has a 1 in 200 chance of appearing. At least Jack is rarer than Timothy, right? Nope. Despite the fact that you encounter Jack way less than Timothy, they have the same odds. That being 1 in 200.